Oh, you want to see what they're doing? I can't. I need to. I've been sitting awkward all day. You throw them out? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Not even trying.
There we go. This should give the max amount of XP that I'm looking for.
Why are you doing that? Are you going to do it again? Why are you doing that? And then you bite yourself?
Hmm? crazy.
Chevy Chev. Where's my... Cool, hold on. Hold on. Let me put you on my headset. I was just talking about you, Simon. Hold on. Almost there, but start from the beginning. That's the start. Hey, can you hear me? How come you not Tell me, how was your day? I heard you had a successful day, but I want your side of success. Were you? Ow, ow, shoot.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hold on a second. You said you had a recruit? You had someone that you recruited? I'm sure you're tired. I'm sure you must be tired though. Oh, really? After he left Kingston? Oh. Just study. Learn the thing before you ask all these questions. I guess because they're older, they're so much older, we just have to be patient with them. We just have to be patient, but I feel you. The good thing is the people that you assign in your age group, you won't have this problem because they'll be like you, and they'll just, like, even Floana, I'm sure she doesn't bother you like that. Exactly. I think it's because they're older. Hold on. How do you know she was at me? I told you don't touch your phone. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry for my outburst. You'll get used to those things. You'll get used to the outburst when we talk because we mostly text. But yeah, no, it's the same because he messaged me too and he said, my text has my date of birth as 12/12/2012. I said, send a message to support. What am I going to do with that? Like, but guys, he said, what am I supposed to do? Wouldn't it register in your head that you need to message support? What am I going to do? I don't know what they think, but as I said, we'll have to be patient with them because remember the crowd that they're going to pull is mostly people in their age group. So we're going to have a ton of people like that. But these are the people who bring us in our paychecks, so we just have to be nice to them and try to be a little patient. I got really short with him last week, and I told him I just need to eat and shower, and then maybe I'll be a little nicer. I was really short. You have him. What's your friend? He's coming on board. So he's saying that he's charging $500 to do the marketing. So I don't mind making that investment because, yeah, it's it's one-time fee, and he's going to send traffic. He's going to send traffic, but he's going to write a script. He's going to write a script for me so that I can record it and basically talk about IML. He said when I come, he has a GoPro camera as well.
What are you doing?
Where he can record, and I should have him do a video of you too, just talking about it, us showing our profits, and that way people will just automatically click on the video and then reach out to us. So that's the hands-free traffic. So that will eliminate you going up and down every single day. I think that will help. But that's what I'm saying. The marketing, Richie is coming on board. He said he just has a few things on his plate, and basically he's saying, yeah, and he said basically me investing into him is coming right back into our business because he's going to use that money and sign up and fund his broker account. So really, it's just me giving him money to really, if I'm honest, it's like me saying, because I did tell him, I said, I love your marketing skills, I love everything about what you're doing. I would even personally sponsor you to come on board. So me investing into the business is going to come right back to me. So literally, making chairman rank like very fast. This will promote because what he's doing, I told him I wanted to advertise to business owners, lawyers, real estate agents, and so he's going to build it where it's only promoted to these businesses, and then people will reach out to us. He said it'll take him about 3 weeks, so I told him after I get my plane ticket and sort out my business and my household stuff, I'll get back to him and give him a date. No. No. I'm not asking you for your money. That's your investment. Continue to roll it, roll it, roll it. So when we see it hit 10,000, I understand, but I don't know. This is my investment into us. Well, I am rich. I know this. I know you know this. But no, it's okay. And Mr. Fawn, there's another guy. It's really hot in here. I think it's this light on and the AC is not on. But there's another guy in London who's going to help us make the flyers. And he has a team in Jamaica that passes out flyers. So they just walk to different businesses and hand out the flyers. So we're also going to do that, which that's a little bit of money. I think that's really cheap. But Mr. Fawn said he'll pay for that. I don't know if he's like okay for things, but he's going to cost him $10,000 now. He'll just pay for it right now as opposed to waiting. I know. He sent me a voice. He's like, I didn't come to Kingston for nothing. I need to meet up with Siobhan, and if I have to buy a laptop, I'm going to buy a laptop today. He's funny. Because I told you I don't know him, right? I messaged him pretending that we met through World Ventures, and he just watched the video and texted me back. He's like, I'm in. 2 seconds later, he asked me, how do I sign up? Where do I sign up? Yeah, like no, and even now, he wasn't even persistent about looking for his 2 and 3. I don't know, did one of my lights just go out? He wasn't even looking for his 2 and 3. He's like, if I have to pay that 145 for the month, then I'll just have to. And then the 2 people just popped up. So I'm just happy to have you guys, like, right now. You see what? Mm-hmm. You are my best. You are my prize. And that's what I keep telling people. I was just telling my aunt, I was just raving about you. I'm like, I'm Peggy, he took this $150 investment and turned it into $1,000. And I said, I wish my brother would do
There's
it.
diapers down here? You're not sure?
In her backpack on the stairs. I'm like, he took this and made it to basically $1,000 in 30 days. You are my number one. But she asked me, she asked me your age, and I couldn't remember if you were 20 or 21.
Hey, baby.
Because my brother, that's right, March 19th. Because my brother is 19.
It has to go in your mouth, though? Does it have to go in your mouth? Yes? You have to put it all of it in your mouth? That's how you living? That's how you living?
But he's talking about,
You need to smile yourself out of every situation?
I said, I'm giving you an opportunity
You
to
know what?
make money with you. You're talking about raising
It
chickens.
works for daddy, so maybe it'll work for you, too. I know. But the thing
So
about
are we
it,
trading some Forex tonight? We're
you
making some
can't
money?
flinch. You feel me?
Or are you afraid?
When you're going by your smile,
Still?
when you're going by your smile, you never can flinch.
This week we're just gonna kill it. Make $1,000 this week. $1,000, no, it's $1,000 a day. Keep the 9 to 5 going.
Come on, man. Stop doing that.
$1,000.
All about it. All about it.
You got some. I don't. You're brave because I can't trade crypto overnight because I've seen Ripple what it did to my first account when I blew the account. You're brave to have it run overnight. Well, I trust you. I know you're more advanced than I am. I keep telling you to put the time in. But you can be my brain for right now. I'm telling you, you're more advanced than I am. Mr. Fong even told me today. He said, he's way ahead of me, right? I said, I know. But he doesn't have a family and kids and all that potential. So he has time. He has time to put in.
You
But
ringing
yes,
the
you are
bell?
way ahead of me. And I'm very proud of you. But I want you I know you're building your account. I want you to try to withdraw at least $100. I want you to try to withdraw at least $100 or $200 and see what's the process is in Jamaica and with Jamaican banks. So at least we know how to test that. We have that tested. And how do you withdraw? Yeah. So I do want you to try that because I don't know how it is with Jamaican banks and how because they're going to want to know how long it takes and all of that. Get out of your nose. Really? Is that because it's Jamaica? Because my friend in New Jersey that did it, he did the e-payment and he told me. I think it was in his account. This is the guy that linked it to CNC's account. I think it was there within 24 hours. Why are you in my conversation? Why are you in my conversation? Maybe it's because the internet is international. Well, give them a call. Make sure everything's okay. Whatever, they're not from recruits. I know Mr. Fong. It's funny because when I meet all of you guys, it feels like I've known you already. Someone texted me last night, and Anita, we met in November. She lives in New York. She said, Angeline, it's just November I know you. I feel like I've known you so much longer. And then Mr. Fong's prospect, she said, I feel like I know you. I said, I'm friendly. Yeah, and that's how it is. I said, one big happy family growing, growing, growing. Can you imagine a bunch of strangers just reaching across the country to help each other? I love it. I love it. Because look how you don't know Mr. Palmer and Mr. Gilbert, and they come to visit you and you help them, and they're gone and you're happy and you're support. They all say the same thing. They say married young men in foreign places. What happened? What happened? Bring your pieces.
Oh, okay. What's wrong? You hear her talking and you're jealous. That's it. That's it. You just hear her voice and you're jealous. That's possessiveness. I bet you she didn't hear her voice. Just jealous. Better watch that.
I'm talking business. I'm talking business. See, now she's in my arms and she's good. But no, it's the truth, Chef. It's the truth. I just love how. Wait, speaking of that, speaking of the truth, did any of those people from Facebook respond? Oh, good. What's his name? Oh, because I saw the names on the group. I didn't see all of them. But I want that guy from Ochi to respond. If he responded, he works at a bank, so he would know. He's an Indian guy. But you know, it goes when you're not friends with people, it goes to their hidden Facebook inbox, so you don't see it right away. So that's probably why. I would just respond to them on the post and just say check your inbox or message sent or something like that. Message sent to your inbox. You tired? Really? You're funny. Don't be discouraged. People are going to scream scam because people fear what they don't know or what they don't understand. And that's the purpose of me coming to Jamaica. Because it's hard to be behind a computer screen telling people to believe in something. Yes, you're an exception to the rule because you believed in it without seeing. And I was working for you. But not everyone is like that. You're 21. There's people who have years of life experience, so you probably haven't been through what they've been through, so you have no fear, right? Like the lady And he's like, you know what, you're right, and that's why he came to Kingston to see you. I didn't even know he was coming. He looked at me this morning and said, I'm on my way to see Shalom. So he just literally left work at 7 this morning, and a light bulb went off and said, you know what, she's right, let me get my life together. And he drove into Kingston to see you. Oh no, so wait, did he tell you he was coming, or did he ask you could he come? That is hilarious. Oh, you know what it was? Because he was supposed to come and see you the day before, and he told me like he didn't come, and I said, well, did you let Siobhan know, because he was expecting you, and I didn't think that was right. That's why. And he should have at least called to see if you were available today. You can't just pop up to people's house. You see people pop up at my house even now to this day. I don't care who it is. I don't answer my door even if my car's out front. Like, you didn't call me, you just showed up at my house. Yeah, but they don't make it. They don't make assumptions. You have things to do. What if you have meetings with recruits and I'm glad it was a productive day, but don't you set the stage for how people treat you. So like this lady, Mr. Gilbert, asked me to contact. I sent her a message 2 weeks ago. He asked me to reach out to her, and I sent her a message and said, please let me know when you're available. She messaged me today and said, I'm available right now. From 2 weeks now, she responded, I'm available for the next 3 hours, and then I'm not available again until next Wednesday. I said, I will look at my calendar and I'll let you know if I'm free on Wednesday. I wasn't doing a thing. I wasn't doing a thing. But you have to set the stage for how people treat you. They can't dictate your time. So, yeah. I don't even have a calendar, but it sounded good. I'll check my calendar and get back to you. I don't want you to think you can just pop up on me last minute and I need to jump. No, don't work like that. Because you know what? When they start training, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to want to call you last minute when you're busy. As the group gets bigger, people are going to do these things. So you have to set the stage early. That's it. Get on my calendar. Tell me a date and the time. I'll add you to my calendar. And that's it. Where's your calendar? Aren't you supposed to have a calendar in the schedule? he's in it, and he has. I've been watching him. He draws crowds. Like when he gives presentations, he's something in St. Elizabeth. Or when he gives his presentations, he's doing a youth development something, trying to help the youth. But when he gives presentations, like the rooms have like 300 people in there. So he seems like he has connections. And then there's another gentleman that I've been trying to recruit, and I sent him your information. This guy just asked me to bring him a $400 PlayStation. Like, dude, really? The PlayStation gonna make you money? But anyway, he also did something at Ewing at Mona today, and he had about a good 80 to 100 people in the picture that he took as he was giving the presentation. So I'm like, these are the people that I need to get on the team. But I've been sending them your voice notes, and I've been sending them your proofs. Because mine don't really matter, because your success is what I'm looking to do with everybody, all the young people in Jamaica. So your success story is what I think will help build this to the next level. Because ultimately, that's my goal, to help. Like your story, you come out of university, you can't find a job. Here's an opportunity that you were able to invest in yourself, and there you go, from there. And I think that will help the leaders to see that this is an opportunity to help many people. So yeah, that's why I really want you to post in there, and after tomorrow I won't ask you to post in any more groups. You don't even have to post on your Facebook page if you don't want to. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get it. I'm counting down the weeks. Hopefully, Little Miss Passport come this week, and then the race is on. The race is on. The race is on. I don't know. I don't know. I need to make some connections to see how to get these people and to start setting dates. Or maybe I'll do it once I get there. Like, hey, can we set up a meeting? Like, say I get there on a Monday. I would try to set up a meeting for Wednesday or Thursday. Maybe Thursday to give people enough time. Maybe I should do them on a weekend. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But, but I won't keep you. Hmm? It's gonna work. I have no doubt about it. Like, the fact that you're having this much success, like people here in America wish they could make the money. I sent it to Miss Eva. She works 7 days a week. She's like, if I was even able to make $100, $80 a day, I would give up one of these jobs. I'm like, look what he did. Like his account went down to 60, and look where he brought his account to. So I said it's not $150 investment. He took this account from $50. So it's more than you took it. Like you did your thing. You did your thing. That's good. You learn from your mistakes. You learn from your mistakes. So yes, as I tell you all the time, I'm very proud of you.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to Madden 18 on EA Sports. It's opening week in the NFL, and today we have two teams are more than ready to get the season underway. It's the Marshalls going up against the Chargers.
All right, Larry, it will be the home for NFL football until 2020 as you get a look inside the intimate StubHub Center here in Carson. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Antonio Marshalls and the Los Angeles Chargers. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. On the ground, this is Isaiah Crowell. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down. They'll run it again with Crowell. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's caught. Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Barrett. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. The Charger offense making their way back out there. Throwing on 1st down. Jones. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger 1st down.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Jones now throwing on 1st down. This is Gordon on the dump off. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be a second down. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And some room to roam now. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 33 yards. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And he'll bang that one through. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now back out comes the offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
10 yards still left on second down. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. On second down, here's Crowell. And Crowell lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover for his squad.
Here we go now.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Back to throw. And he's got his tight end in Njoku. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. A first down carry now for Crowell. Room here to run. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Again, it's Crowell. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter one of the new year. We'll be back. So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and it's third down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Time running out here on the play clock. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
So the D-line's going to spread out.
All right, now, look at finish it. What's in now?
First down. Here's the run with Martin. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
They run it again with Martin. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be third down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8.
Let's go! Detroit! Detroit! Gone! 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 Gone!
He'll drop to throw. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. So on 4th down, Pete Carroll's going to call out his field goal unit. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And Sturgis able to knock it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. So it'll be first down here after the run. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They go back to Gordon here on first down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
So when you call a corner blitz, what a lot of teams call a cat blitz, you're expected to come after the quarterback. But in this case, he ran into the ball carrier. Really nice technique, because what you do is you come deep as the deepest offensive player, so he can't get outside of you.
Ohio! Come on, let's go!
Here's Jones off the play fake. He's going to go for a big play. He's got it at the 15. That goes for a gain of 31. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Now Gordon on first down. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Going with a big fullback line, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's the fullback punching it in from a yard away, and the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. And a huge play that time. 45 yards. First down, he'll drop to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
But that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. And for the second time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. He hit his first one. This from 44 yards out now. And Sturgis able to knock it through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So a good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, Brandon.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on this 4th possession. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
This time he'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. So he can't hang on. And as I watched that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know. But you're going to get hit anyways. Might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Collins. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They begin with a run by Crowell. A broken tackle, but couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. It'll be a gain of 2. And speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Southern California after this.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Watch it now. No. Hurry up, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a big play there. 46 yards.
You got it. Here we go now. Over. Now let's go. No. Check. Patriot. Back down in that Philly. Here we go. Over. Here we go.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now Luck says let's get going as he'll hustle him to the line.
Let's go. 3-19. Watch it now, Marty.
On 2nd down, Martin. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
All right, now look at 56. All right, here we go. Leopard.
They'll try to run for it with Crowell. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And Sturgis able to knock it through, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
Not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though this offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. But a Chargers player was able to fall on it, and they'll keep possession.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And some space. There goes Melvin Gordon. He's at the 50, the 30, 10. Touchdown, L.A. Melvin Gordon in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They'll throw now on the final play. A screen complete to Crowell. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. Okay, Larry, thank you. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll start the third quarter on the ground with Gordon. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Ohio, let's round. Ohio, Ohio. Ohio, Ohio. Crunch. Ohio. Here we go. Ohio.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Tough spot for the offense. 3rd and 8. Play action. Jones. Flush to his right. He's got a man. It's Williams. Whoosh. And he's got some space here. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. 72 yards. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Shipped together here from the D-line. They're going to look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll set up a throw. Open man, it's Allen. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now a handoff to Crowell. And he's got room. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really on the march now. It's a 1st down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position, because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll try and run for it with Crowell. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. So they're on the 5-yard line here, 2nd down and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Probably didn't have to stretch for this one. This is 4-down territory. They've got to get it in with the deficit that they're facing.
Absolutely. It's not the 4th quarter, but still, I think you can't be thinking 3 here.
Now, if you do that, you might as well go ahead and fold up on this one, but I don't think they're built like that.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, Now you stop the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
He's going to walk one deep left side here. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
The Chargers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Check 88. Check 88. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Flex round. Flex round.
Operating from the gun. Jones. And it's complete. Henry. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Ohio. Ohio. Come on, let's go. What?
They go play action here on first down, eluding the pressure right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7. Here comes the D swarming to the line.
Ohio. Here we go.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Jones. It's complete to Grant. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark, because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
That's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from him.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he is knocked down from the side. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense, because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Back to the ground now with Gordon. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they bend over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at him. We've got him now.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing Jones. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off inside the 5. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
I know exactly why I tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered cover. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. Now Luck says let's get going as he'll hustle him to the line. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting him by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. The offense on third down tonight, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. So the D-line's going to spread out. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Jason Barrett. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while.